Welcome aboard Yacht Life, where we navigate the seas of success, ambition, and grand fortunes from every corner of the globe. But today, we're setting sail to the archipelago of the Philippines, a nation famed for its vibrant culture, breathtaking islands, and a surprising constellation of billion-dollar empires. Get ready for a countdown of the top 5 richest families in the Philippines, each one wielding enormous influence in everything from retail and real estate to energy, education, and beyond. We've saved the most astonishing story for last, so stay with us until the end if you're ready for a jaw-dropping finale. When we talk about the Sy family, we're really talking about a dynasty that transformed the Philippine retail landscape. Founded by the late Henry Sy Sr., who started from humble beginnings selling footwear, the SM Group now includes a chain of more than 70 shopping malls across the Philippines, and even several in China. Though Henry Sy Sr. passed away, his children carry on the legacy, overseeing a sprawling conglomerate that spans everything from banking, BDO Unibank, to real estate developments, SM Prime Holdings. Yet, it wasn't an easy climb to the top. Henry Sy Sr. grew up in Xinjiang, China, before migrating to the Philippines. The start was anything but glamorous. He began selling surplus GI boots and eventually ventured into footwear retail. These small steps matured into grand strides as he opened the first Shoe Mart store in Manila in the 1950s. Fast forward several decades, and the SM brand is practically synonymous with large-scale shopping experiences and family entertainment in the country. But it's not all about profit margins and extensive mall networks. The Sy family is also known for charitable initiatives through the SM Foundation, focusing on education, healthcare, and community-building programs. Their scholarships have helped countless Filipinos access a better future. Imagine a family starting out by selling shoes, and now they're helping entire communities find their footing in the world. Born to a once affluent family in China, John Gokongweis Jr. faced the ultimate test when his father died, leaving him with near-empty pockets. Instead of surrendering to adversity, John built a modest trading enterprise by biking around Cebu, selling wares. That grit fueled what would become JG Summit Holdings, a conglomerate that spans airlines Cebu Pacific, food and beverages Universal Robina Corporation, banking, property development, and even telecommunications. The Gokongweis family's philanthropic arm, the Gokongweis Brothers Foundation, funnels resources into educational initiatives, awarding scholarships and improving learning facilities across the Philippines. Their approach to charity mirrors the family's business ethos: strategic, innovation-driven, and community-focused. John Gokongweis often recalled sleeping on burlap sacks of peanuts during his early entrepreneurial days, a testament to his willingness to toil relentlessly. Today, the Gokongweis are among the wealthiest in Southeast Asia, but they haven't lost sight of their roots, constantly reinvesting in the country's future via new technologies and emerging industries. Next, we anchor at a family that has turned 5 generations of steady leadership into a powerhouse, the Aboitiz family. Their story began in the late 1800s with a small abaca trading and general merchandise business. Over the decades, they diversified into shipping, banking, construction, and power generation, all under the umbrella of Aboitiz & Company, and later Aboitiz Equity Ventures, AEV. Today, the Aboitizers rank among the most influential families in the Philippines, especially in energy production, supplying electricity to millions of Filipinos through their diverse portfolio of hydro, coal, and geothermal plants. And in keeping with the philanthropic tone of many successful families, the Aboitiz Foundation invests substantially in education, environmental conservation, and disaster relief. For instance, they've built classrooms, offered scholarship programs, and led reforestation projects nationwide. What began as a modest maritime venture in the Visayas region evolved into a multi-industry empire, all while staying true to the family's belief in advancing business and communities. To speak of prestige and influence in the Philippines without mentioning the Ayala family would be unthinkable. With roots tracing back to the Spanish colonial era, the Zobel de Ayalas have orchestrated the growth of one of the country's oldest and most successful conglomerates, Ayala Corporation. Their portfolio extends across real estate, Ayala Land, banking, Bank of the Philippine Islands, telecommunications, Globe Telecom, and water infrastructure, among other sectors. What's surprising is how they consistently pivot to meet new challenges, from building Makati City, one of Manila's premier business districts, on what was largely undeveloped land, to investing heavily in digital financial services. The Ayalas exemplify adaptability. This resilience goes hand in hand with a dedication to social development. The Ayala Foundation and countless corporate social responsibility projects focus on improving education, arts, and environmental stewardship. Despite the visible glamour, rubbing shoulders with high society, owning prime real estate, and operating a diversified empire, the Ayala family remains deeply engaged with nation building. Jaime Augusto Zobel de Ayala is known for championing inclusive capitalism, believing that big business thrives when it uplifts the communities it serves. Their formula for success is equal parts vision, heritage, and unwavering generosity. Finally, we arrive at the biggest surprise on our list: the Villar family, helmed by Manny Villar. If you're expecting a multi-generational dynasty from centuries past, think again. Villar's story is comparatively modern, a true rags-to-riches narrative that has captured the imagination of millions. Born in a working-class neighborhood, Manny Villar grew up selling seafood in a public market to support his studies. Later, he became an accountant, worked a stint at a leading auditing firm, and took the entrepreneurial plunge by venturing into the real estate sector. His initial capital, a meager sum he saved with determination. His first company, Camella Homes, sold low-cost housing to meet the growing demand among middle and lower middle-class Filipinos. From that seed grew a real estate empire that now includes high-end subdivisions, commercial developments, and shopping malls under Vistaland and Lifescapes. The Villars also hold interests in retail, housing financing, and even media. Manny Villar's name now sits atop the Philippine rich list, boasting a net worth that often exceeds billion-dollar figures. But it doesn't end at business achievements. The Villar family invests heavily in social initiatives, from livelihood programs for small-scale entrepreneurs to scholarships for deserving students. Manny Villar, who once lived in cramped quarters, understands the transformative power of owning a decent home. This empathy translates into massive housing projects designed to give ordinary Filipinos a shot at stable living conditions. Of all our top 5 families, the Villar story stands out for its startling ascent within just a few decades, a testament that grit and vision can catapult one from the public market to the pinnacle of corporate success. As we've drifted from one iconic family to another, we find that each built its fortune on a blend of resilience, strategic growth, and a commitment to philanthropic endeavors. From the Tsai family's mall empire to Manny Villar's meteoric rise in real estate, these success stories weren't simply handed down. They were shaped by tireless ambition, community engagement, and a laser focus on continuous improvement. What do these families show us? First, hardship fuels innovation. Many started with little. Obstacles didn't deter them. They sharpened their strategies instead. Second, diversification is powerful. Real estate, retail, telecom, energy, spreading their wings across multiple industries increased revenue streams and long-term stability. Third, philanthropy is part of the plan. Whether funding schools, providing scholarships, or regenerating communities, they leverage wealth for the collective good. And finally, adapt and thrive. The families on our list continually redefine their businesses to stay relevant in a fast-evolving economic landscape. Now, it's time to weigh anchor and set sail for new horizons. Which family's story resonated with you the most? Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts on these extraordinary success stories. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to Yacht Life, your all-access pass to the most surprising and transformative tales of global wealth, visionary entrepreneurship, and lavish lifestyles. Hit that subscribe button now, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode of our journey across the world's most affluent waters. Thank you for joining us. Until next time, keep dreaming big and remember, every towering empire once began with a spark of ambition and a willingness to sail into the unknown. Bon voyage!